Hello, everybody. Whoever. I hope somebody's there. Anyway, come up now. Okay. Coming and going. Okay. Well, it's been 2 weeks. I've been out and about and this, that, and the other. Week before last, I can't remember what was going on. It was real busy, something. I just decided it wasn't a good time to go. And so it didn't come on. And then, of course, last week we were traveling, we were driving. Some of you remember talking. Let me talk. I don't know what to do this a little different. See if it'll work. We were traveling, and I was talking a little bit about 30 miles. Well, we were not that far because we was in backed up traffic. But anyway, I was on line in the motorhome. But I'm glad to be back picking something. I thought I'd get Miss Blue off the hanger over there. I don't want to think I was deserting her by playing that Martin. Getting that Martin. This is still the guitar. If I had to take two between the two, of course, it would be the Taylor. Probably won't know what that is. I don't know. I'm picking there a little bit. Somebody asked me about the different pick I was using. Thing about the pick, it seemed like the touch of my fingers. I couldn't hold a pick. I could hold it, but my grip would go away and I'd lose the pick. And so I've been playing with a thumb pick for 4 or 5 years. I found this Black Mountain. I guess I have to throw this one in the trash too. Black Mountain pick. It's a flat pick attached to a spring loaded to make a thumb pick with it. Or you can play flat pick with it. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. track went out of my headphones a while ago. It was kind of strange. I thought, well, I wonder where I'm at this song. Let's see. I'll fly away in the morning, sometime or another. I'll fly away. Lord, my iPad is laying on the floor, and I'm gonna let's see if this is gonna work. Long way down there. This might work perfect the first 2 weeks I had it, but I guess it's what it is. Always acting up, being. My. Always something, ain't it? Well, it ain't cutting grass. Let's see here. Search. I have to search for myself to see where I am. There I am right there. Out on Facebook. Uh-huh. Okay. Right, I don't see myself, I guess. I went online to check it before. Well, let's see what I can play that go in here. I haven't played the Lighthouse in a while. Wasn't for the lightning, where would I be? My Lord, I don't know why this thing decides it doesn't want to work. Take the windscreen off of it and just clip it right there and maybe it'll work. I don't know. It might be that. I don't know. Anyway. When I was a teenager and they'd get together at a house and jam, guys, have a few guys come around and play. And wanted to play in the band at school, but I never did do that. We used to play. What did I say? Fingers getting too stiff to do this kind of stuff anymore. Well, let me see if there's anybody. Oh, I forgot I wasn't on page. Taylor's got its own sound. Well, I'll do another song too, and I'll get out of here. Let's see. Let's play an old hymn book song. I haven't played in a long time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. walks with me and he talks with me and tells me I am his own. Thank God. All right, let me play one I just ain't played in a while. So I don't remember how it goes. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll upload this to Facebook and maybe it'll be there. Until then, till next time we see you, we'll get out of my hand, out of your hair, and out of my hair, and catch you next week, maybe. God bless you.